all right. And welcome back to the second hour of Maryland's Cafe Society here at 1340 WJOL, WJOL.com, and Maryland'sCafeSociety.com. Well, it's the special edition show. I promised some gospel music, and there we have it, starting out, kicking things out with Darius Brooks, of course, and Over and Over medley. So, yeah, we'll continue to do that for the balance of the show here. It is officially the entertainment hour, and of course Nick is in the building.
Hi, Marilyn. It's been a long time since I got to see your smiling face.
I counted 4 Saturdays since I've been here.
It's been too long.
It has. It really has been a long time in my book anyway. Well, I did get a little fix last Wednesday when I appeared on Steve Brandy's show.
On Brando's Garage.
Yeah, so it was really cool to be back in here with the headphones on the mic, you know?
Yeah, you miss it if we get away from it for too long.
I tell you, and then this first hour, you know, is just kind of getting acclimated back to doing the show. But it's like riding a bicycle, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we got the music situation worked out, so we'll get some more gospel tunes as we go along, and everything's back on track.
Yeah, isn't that funny how I did all of this solo? Well, I did have one board op and
Jen,
producer with me. Yeah.
Jen, yeah.
No, not Jen.
Not Jen?
No. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
On the spot.
Senior moment. But anyway. He is going to kill me. But he was with me for less than a year. But other than that, I've been doing everything, you know, board opping, monitoring the sound, producing the show, hosting the show, manning the phones, playing them. I mean, I did it all.
Not easy, is it? When you're one
and
person,
then I get so not pampered, but I get used to having the help, you know?
Yeah. I'm spoiling you.
Yeah, having the help. And so anyway, here we are.
It's good to get back in the driver's seat every now and again, just so you don't lose the skills, right?
That is correct. That is correct. All right. So we're going to start out talking about the Christmas holiday season. I love it. And so I spent some time yesterday shopping for a live Christmas tree.
Oh, did you really?
I did. It's just something that stuck with me. My mom started, you know, we had some years where we did the artificial tree when we were kids, but then my mom got turned on to the live trees, and so I got hooked. And so I still have an artificial tree, but I just don't feel right unless I can smell that pine smell. You know what I mean?
There's an energy, I think, that a live
really
tree can bring into your house.
Well, that's the whole concept of plants, having, you know, real plants, real flowers in your home. It just brings something into the atmosphere of your home that an artificial one doesn't. I mean, from the eyesight, aesthetically, the artificial plants look well.
Yeah, they do.
But they don't bring what a live plant or flower, or in this case, tree, will bring to your home. And so, did something just happen?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So I went back to where I started. It sounds like something got cut off. No? Okay. I went back to where I went last year, and that, of course, is Helzel's Tree Farm, which they're currently situated here in Joliet at Theodore and Essington Road. And they had the best tree for me. They really did.
Yeah.
The tree is really, really nice. It's about 7 feet high. And
that's a big tree.
Yeah, and it's, I don't know, maybe... What's this, about 3 feet, 4 feet wide, and just a perfect little tree, perfect looking tree. The needles aren't falling off. It has that nice aroma, you know.
Now, do you have any tips to keeping the needles on for as long as possible? Because that could be an issue with some trees.
Keep it away from the vents, the heating vents.
Okay.
Obviously, the fireplace.
I hope that goes without saying, but it's worth saying anyway.
Yeah, and also just keep it watered. You know, the tree stand that you have should be able to hold at least a half a gallon of water. and just keep feeding it water. There is some stuff like they have for plant food out that you can buy and sprinkle in the water.
Sure.
To supposedly help it live longer, but that's the best. That's what I do.
That's a good thing, and I've heard spraying the tree rather generously with hairspray will help because the hairspray will kind of coat the individual needles and keep the moisture in, so they don't fall off quite as quickly.
I didn't hear that one before.
You might want to look that up. But maybe I can do a little research here before the top of the hour comes, and we can see if we can get some other ideas on how to keep those needles on. But I've always been an artificial tree guy.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing better than getting a live tree in. It smells really nice, but the ease of artificial tree, and they do look really great. Maybe I'm lazy. Call me lazy, but I am an artificial guy. But I would never knock someone for getting the real thing.
Yeah, well, the artificial or the real tree, you're still gonna have to decorate it.
Yeah.
The real tree, you have to give it a little bit more attention. Sort of like having a plant. Just keep it watered and keep it away from the heat vents in your home. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm pleased with it, and I encourage anyone who celebrates Christmas in that way. Years ago, we did the significance. I did the research and did the significance on even having a Christmas tree. Why do we have them? But yeah, I enjoy them, and maybe you can too. But this place where I got them, they're fresh cut trees, baled and loaded to your vehicle, and they do this every year. The trees are from northern Michigan. How about that?
I used to live out in the western part of Nebraska, and there's a forest out there. It's called the Nebraska Forest, I believe, and they allow every year they give out a certain amount of permits to go into the forest and cut down your own Christmas tree. So you don't even have to go to a farm for something like that. And I just think what a cool experience to actually go
and do it yourself.
In my head, I picture snow on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
A nice couple inches of snow on the tree. You go in, you cut your own tree from a real forest.
That's right. Come on, honey, or come on, kids. Let's go get our tree.
Little 5-year-old having some trouble getting through the snow because it's up to her chest. I get that picture in my head. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool things about having a real Christmas tree, and that experience of going to cut it down yourself is definitely one of them.
Yeah. But in our busy lives of today, it's always convenient when someone else does it for you.
Yeah, I can't. I wouldn't knock anyone for that either.